Hello there, YouTubers, and welcome back to the real life vlog and back to my kind of messy kitchen at the moment. But anyways, I wanted to pause what I was doing here in the kitchen and talk to you a little bit about my video I posted not too long ago, which was titled Millennial Cooking. I'm actually going to do more with that series because I have a lot of interesting ideas. So it's going to be like a, I don't know how many part series, but it's going to be a part series that I think you'll enjoy. But anyways, I thought it was hysterical. I had a lot of fun making it, which actually made me want to go off and make more. But it does lead into an actual video I wanted to talk about and be a bit more serious with. And as I mentioned before, there was 3 topics talked about in an article that I read. Now this article that I read touched base on 3 topics that people in my age bracket between the ages of 18 and 30 don't know how to do. They called them millennials, which I don't even think that's correct terminology, but that's what the article said. Which you could honestly take this for a grain of salt with that being said, but nonetheless, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But anyways, one of the topics they talked about was cooking. It's like these people don't know how to cook or even know the basis of cooking. Which, in my opinion, is a bit perturbing because, I mean, it's like, then how the hell did you get to where I am today? I mean, I'll admit, I didn't know how to cook until I was about 22-ish. And then I started to, like, spend a lot of money and going out to eat, and that wasn't a good thing here. Not good. So I decided to move on from that and learn a little bit how to cook. And then I wanted to learn how to make better food because I enjoy eating better food. I mean, who doesn't? So that's kind of where I learned how to cook. Now, as I said, I mean, it's like I know how to cook, but I'm good at it. I'm not the best because there's always somebody better than I. However, moving forward. The second thing that they said that these people don't know how to do is to change a tire on their own vehicle. Now, a lot of people, they have roadside assistance, and although that's great, but you can't sit there on the side of the road in some places for an hour or so or more waiting for the roadside assistance to get there to change your tire. I mean, in my honest opinion, there are people with bigger problems, and they actually kind of need those people there. And for me personally, I think it's just common courtesy to change your own tire because it's not that difficult. It is a bit of an annoyance, but it is necessary. Not to mention if you're in a rough neighborhood. I mean, I don't live too far from Detroit. When I'm driving up to school and I broke down, which it happened last year, I didn't break down, but I blew a tire. You know, Michigan roads tend to do that. I would have been fucked in the neighborhood I was in. To put it lightly, I would have been fucked. So I changed my own tire because I couldn't wait for roadside assistance, although I do have it. It gets paid for out of my own insurance. So really, I have it, you know, as a little security measure in case I need a tow, because tow trucks are expensive. But other than that, I mean, I don't really use it that much. And the idea behind that is to have it and not need it, than to need it and not have it, you know what I mean? Especially in the case where I do need a tow because my car is a little run down and I'm not sure how many years it has left. So, yeah. So anyways, moving forward on that, piggybacking on that topic, now this is the third one that they talked about, and to be fair, I don't know how to do it, which is to sew a button, which seems really silly, you know. I was like, oh, well, what kind of survival skill is that? But it saves you a lot of time and money, so you're not going out and buying a new shirt every single time a button pops off, or bothering, you know, a family member who knows how to do it, or if you don't have a family member who knows how to do it, a friend or somebody else. But what if they don't? Then you're spending money to get it fixed and everything else. There's a lot of little sewing tricks I would like to learn. You know, how to hem a pair of pants. I'm a very awkward size. I'm kind of short. I'm like 5'9", not even 5'10". So I'm kind of a short guy. I mean, I'm about, most would say average, but I can never find, you know, pants that are my length. And that's like the one thing I hate. I hate going shopping for that reason. Find them in my size, waist-wise. But I can never find them in my length and waist. So that's kind of where my dilemma there. So anyways, so I would love to learn how to do that, but I don't know how. Anyways, but as I was saying, I mean, I think it's kind of an important thing to know. These are kind of important things to know. Here's a few other little things I want to add into this that I think are important for people to know. I mean, besides going off these survival skill things, you should really know how to entertain a guest. My honest opinion means work on your social skills. Social skills, yes. Social skills! Which is actually kind of why I make these videos, too, because it helps me with my focus and socializing. So work on those social skills. But most importantly, learn how to present a meal and how to prepare a decent cocktail. Oh, that is one way you can really impress a guest. And that guest may be a potential date, potential employer, or even your friends and family. Best way you can go off and impress them the best is A, knowing how to socialize, carry on a conversation without the use of your cell phone. I have to add that in there. Know how to present the meal, meaning, you know, proper garnish and proper way to, you know, prepare to set the table and stuff like that, if you're looking to impress, that is. But most importantly, I think, is how to make a good cocktail, because that's something that a lot of people don't know how to do, and yet it's such a simple thing. It's like a good it's like a little chemistry, a little bit of cooking involved. Really easy to do, and that's something you should really learn. Of course, if you're of age and here in the United States or in your area. But yeah, that's something you should really know how to do, because that's really impressive. I point over there because that's where my bar is. Not really bar, but I have a bunch of liqueurs and such things like that I have kind of chilling out over there. Other than that, those are those little life skills that I think that you should know and why. I don't know, the sewing one's a bit vague. I mean, I never really had to. I only had to do it once in my whole entire life. Other than that, I never really cared. But everything else, I really have to say I had to do. At least once. More than once in my life. At least more than one time in my life. At least 2 times, tops. My car, I can tell you, pop blown tires frequently because Michigan roads suck. And you're bound to pop your tires. And the cocktails I make for friends and family, of course, after a while, I'm like, I'm done making you a cocktail. Here's how you make it. You do it yourself. But other than that, thanks for watching, YouTubers. I hope to see you again next time. Ciao.